No, you didn't. I did.
Okay.
I'm not gonna do the intro because I'm a guest.
You're a guest.
How
we
I look?
know. We know.
I look like I'm.
But you don't even know what to say for real. You got it? You know what to say?
Yo, it's Big Jeff.
No.
That goes in there, but not yet.
I'm crying.
What do y'all say?
What's good, y'all? Back again with another one. This that Hate Me Now podcast. Not just a podcast, but a lifestyle. If you hate us then you
You gonna hate us now.
And that's a fact.
Oh, y'all cute.
You already know. Okay, we still got our little special guest, Minnie, in the building. Give it up, y'all.
I don't know how I feel.
Y'all already know we got the Don Dre in the building.
I like that. Say it again.
Say
I like
hi,
that
Dre.
one. I like that one. Say
Dre
it
the
again.
Don. Dre the
Yeah,
Don.
yeah, I
Don
like that
Don.
No. See, you had to ruin this shit. This shit was perfect.
But just say hi, Dre. And you already know you got your girl Big Jab in the building. What up,
Big
y'all?
Jab.
You already know the vibe. I'm stay good. I'm Gucci. You already know.
Yo, hold up. You just called me like plain Minnie. Like you could have been
See?
like a beautiful
See,
Minnie.
yeah.
Like, you know, we got a baddie in the building, Haitian princess, some shit, nigga. Like, damn.
I'ma call it. She didn't even say yo. She said yo, we got Little Minnie. Little Minnie. She said that.
I don't remember.
No, you said
I don't
that.
remember she said that.
So yo, we still got a little guest, Minnie. Our little guest, Minnie. Yeah.
No, don't fuck up our friendship.
Nah,
This 20
I'ma
years
call it.
standing. Like,
I'ma
don't do
call
that.
it.
Yeah, you could have mentioned that. You that's what
Alright,
you should have did. You
I'll-
should have been like, oh, this is how we know each other.
All right, look.
Da-da-da-da-da.
I'm gonna do it over. So
Nah. We ain't got the battery for that.
No, yes, she could do it over.
Nah,
Let her do
we
it
don't.
over real
Look,
quick.
we don't have the battery for it. I'm telling you, like, let's get it. Yeah, let's hop into it.
Nah, let me do it. Y'all already
Don't
know.
Let her do it. Shut up. I want a proper introduction.
Let me make it
Be
right.
quiet.
Let me make it right.
Thank you.
Y'all already know we got my friend of 20 years in a building. Big Minnie,
Bop, bop.
big baddie in the building.
You heard? You already know.
You already know the vibes. Like, let's go. I'm smacking a little bit.
All right,
Little
come on.
All right, so we had a caller that called in and saying that they want us to talk about this topic where it's between a mom and a dad. If you're a father, Andre, and you give your baby mother, Minnie, $900 to
First of all, I would never be a baby mother.
Oh, Jesus
let's
Christ.
Get
I
that
was just-
straight. nigga.
I don't know how I feel about Minnie. 'Cause
You
she
know,
was
I
taking shots
apologize.
at me, so
I
don't know.
apologize.
Nah,
Okay,
I'm playing. You can
Andre.
go ahead.
No, we're not going to do this mistake again.
No. Do it. Do it.
No, because I'm about to ask you, Minnie, so this is, hold on.
No, do it.
No.
So why Minnie can't be my baby mom? What's wrong with me?
She can't be a baby mother. She already said no. She's not going to be a baby mother, so she won't be a baby mother.
She
So
just said go
no,
ahead
she
with
won't
it.
be a baby mother. She won't be a baby mother.
Something wrong with me? Like the fuck?
What's
y'all
wrong with
play
her
too
wanting to
much
be a baby
for
mother?
I
She want
wanna
to be
know.
a wife first before the kids.
All right,
What's the
cool. Go
problem?
ahead. Tell it.
Yeah. So like I said, we had a caller, and they said that if you give your baby mom $900 to spend on your kid, what you have with her, and she has 2 other children by 2 other men.
God damn.
I'm being specific,
All right,
so you have to
let me
understand.
not judge your story. My bad. I
The
apologize.
lady, let's look at it like this. Like, the lady got another baby daddy. It don't got to be 2. It could just be 1. But she got 2 other children. She has 3 kids in all. You gave her $900 for your child, and y'all not together anymore. But she come back throwing you only $300 worth of items. How would you feel about that?
What did she do with the other? What was it? 600.
She spent it on the other kids.
On the other kids.
Yeah.
And we not together no more.
Yeah, not together. No, that's not your woman. Your only responsibility is your kid with her.
Nah, we gonna have a problem.
Why?
We definitely gonna have a problem. We not together no more. If we was together, your kids is my kids. We together. So I'm gonna make sure if I'm spending whatever I'm spending on my kid, I'm gonna make sure I might not spend the same amount, but I'm gonna make sure they have also. But we not together, and my responsibility is my kid. So especially if You done went ahead and had a kid after me with somebody else. Why am I burdening that responsibility of somebody else's kid?
Because they're not taking care of the other kids.
That has nothing to do with me and my kid.
It doesn't, but they're still siblings.
I understand that. But how about you speak to me about that instead of just taking it up on yourself? I gave you the money for my kid. My kid needs $900 in stuff, and I gave you 900. Why are you spending my money on something else? So now my kid has to be short whatever he needs or she needs because you spend it on somebody else's kid?
Right.
Nah.
So, Minnie, how do you feel about that being a mom of 3 and your baby daddy give you $900 for one of your kids, but your other kids, their dad is not involved in their life. You have to support them. How do you feel? Like, what would you do?
Okay, not giving any backstory. I don't think that's right.
How so?
I think I should ask.
You should ask me before doing that.
Yeah, before doing that.
Yeah.
And
I don't
what
think
if-
I should just take it upon myself. But if it's a situation now where I've been asking for, but then again, no, because you already gave me the bread for the other kid.
For my kid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for our kids. Yeah, no, it's wrong. It's wrong.
Super wrong.
I
Especially
don't like. No matter how you cut, slice, and dice it, it's wrong. You can't just take it upon yourself to do something like that. Y'all not even together.
that's my point.
Yeah, you're not.
Y'all not together. If y'all was together, that would be something completely different. But even still, then you should give that man the respect to ask him because it's his bread.
Was it like, all right, so question.
Right.
Was it like you had your kids after my kid, or is it like, how is it?
Before.
Before. So
one
my
before,
kid was the last.
one after.
Oh no. We done broke up and you done moved on with somebody enough so you had a kid with that person. So what are you doing? Why are you taking money from my child to support somebody else's kid? And I feel like that's a discussion you should have with me. Let me know, like, yo, this is what's going on. I feel like I have a good enough heart where I could help you out. But don't just take it up on yourself. Like, my kid needs everything that I'm giving you the money for. Like, don't shorten my kid where it's like, I gave you 900 and you spent 300. Nah, that's not. I could even accept if you spent 7 on my kid and then you know what I mean. You took 2 to do whatever. I could accept that. But nah, 300. Nah, hell no. I'm not doing that.
What's your take on it, Big
I was
Jeff?
saying, honestly, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. Like, if you're the sole provider for the kids, right, and you come across some bread, I get it that it is for just one of the kids.
I don't feel like you came across the bread though, Jav. I felt like I
When
gave you
when
for
I
a
say
specific
came across
reason.
the bread, I mean that is in your position
Yeah, but I gave you for a specific reason.
to get your.
Dominique, before you answer that question, I want you to be fair and think logically, please.
I'm trying.
Because your response, I don't know how I feel it's about
I don't
to
know.
come out.
Like, honestly, I swear to God, before I agree with you guys, I really did.
I feel like if you hustling and you came across some bread, that's different. But if if your baby father gave you the bread for his kid specifically to get what you need to get, I don't think it's right that you just pick it up on yourself to split
All
the
right.
bread.
Well, let me ask you this, right? What if everything that I needed for my child that you gave me the money for, I took care of, and it happened to have some change left?
That's different. But I don't feel like if I'm giving me personally, if my kid needs certain things, I'm gonna give you the money for that. So there's no way you're gonna tell me that you got a crazy discount that you didn't need $600 of what I gave you.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Like,
There's
I'm
no
stick with my
way-
first answer.
There's no way you
I feel
need-
like that would be fucked up.
Yeah, there's no
if
way that you
just
need.
spend the bread on the other kids.
That's what I'm saying. There's no way that you need. I'm gonna give you that much money extra. I'm gonna give you over. Believe that. Like you said, yo, shit is 500. All right, here's 600, 650. But I'm
how would
not.
you feel about that though?
If what?
If the person that you're dealing with,
I'm gonna be mad as hell.
All right, so boom. Let's flip it.
yeah,
Say you gave him bread to buy shit for your kids. And he got kids with another woman. And there was money left over. And he bought shit for her. How would you... You wouldn't like it. Be for real.
Not even leftover.
Hold on.
He
Let
just
her answer.
did that shit.
Yeah, let me answer.
Be for real.
I'm gonna, but she said leftover. I feel like if it's leftover, then it's different because you bought everything that you need. So whatever is leftover.
So take out the leftover.
Yeah.
Regardless.
I feel like if my kid that I'm spending the bread on didn't get everything that they need, bitch, you were supposed to have that conversation with me. Fuck is you doing using my bread for somebody else?
First of all, let's be real. No woman is gonna feel okay with bread that you gave to a man to spend on the kid y'all have together to go spend on another kid he have with another one. I'm not okay with that.
Right.
Because what's going on? Why she not giving you bread? Or why you don't got the bread? You're not about to spend the bread that I gave you for our sole child alone to go and spend on a child that you have with somebody else. That is not my responsibility.
All right, let me ask you this now, right? As a woman, you got multiple kids. You got 3 kids. And the other 2 fathers or one father is not there for the other kid, right? But one is there for their kid. And he's doing everything that he's supposed to do for that kid. How, if you're not working like how you're supposed to be to provide for all, what you gonna do? You're gonna make one feel special more than the other 2?
You ask, though.
That's a discussion that we gotta have.
You ask. You don't just take it upon yourself to take somebody's money and do whatever you want.
So you'll
with
be
it.
okay if the dude asks you, yo, my baby mom ain't doing her part. I got this bread left over for them kids. Is it okay if I used it?
That's respectful.
It depends. And it also depends, like, where we at. Like, where me and him at. How do I feel about the situation? Am I being sympathetic towards it?
That's respectful.
I might just be like, you know what? The kids are innocent. I got it. Why not? Right?
Mm-hmm.
Why not? But at least he gave me the respect to talk to me about it as opposed to taking it upon himself and just spending the bread. And I think that's just what we're saying, regardless of gender.
Is the respect. Like, you want to talk, you want to be talked about my bread that I'm paying off for.
Yeah.
Right, I get that.
So,
I
like,
get that.
If I came in your life and you had a kid before, right? And I know that his pops ain't shit, or he died, whatever it is, but he's just not there. And I took it up on myself, like, I've been taking care of him. Now we have another kid. So now we got 2 kids we taking care of. Me and you break up, and you move on with somebody else, right? Mm-hmm. I'm out the way, and I'm still taking care of my kid. I still don't feel like it's right that you be like, oh, but you was always already taking care of him. Nah, you broke up with me or whatever. We moved on. I don't feel like I have to burden that anymore. But speak to me, though. Let me know.
Right.
Don't just take it up on yourself to be on some level. When we was together, you was always doing like, bitch, what are you talking about?
when we was together, you was a father.
Like,
but now you only.
Nah.
Why are you comfortable saying that word?
With that him being a father?
No, him saying the B word. You have 2 women right here.
What are you talking about?
Bitch.
Y'all not together, so what?
No,
He
bitch.
said bitch?
Yeah, bitch.
Oh, I don't recall
I
him
don't
saying
know.
that.
Like,
It's one of those things we shouldn't take seriously.
I feel so. Like,
I mean,
I feel like
you get an argument with a girl, right? What is she?
I feel like it's.
She's a fucking bitch. The fuck?
So I'm gonna say this. I feel like it's not what you say, it's how you say it. Right? It's one of them things. It's like no,
I don't know. For me, whenever I hear that word and like a guy use it, I understand it's not used with malice, but sometimes like it just registers to me like, yo, I don't feel comfortable you saying it frequently in front of me. Like, why do you feel so comfortable?
You know what it is?
But we getting off topic.
No, but
Let's
let me
not
just
get
say
off
this,
topic.
right?
Let's not get off topic.
Hold on. I feel like I allow him to say it because I know the type of person that he is.
You allow me to say it.
Yeah, because it's not the first time you've done it. I've allowed you to say it without checking.
I've always been saying it. It don't matter if you check me or not.
I mean,
right?
I feel like if I did, you would have cared enough. Like, all right, let me just watch what I say.
Again, I feel like it's not what you say, it's how you say it.
Yeah, but if I feel like you're disrespecting, I'm taking it as a disrespect to all females, regardless of who you're talking about. I don't want you to say it.
Then in the same sense, I could flick it back and say some other shit about stuff that you say that I would be like, nah, don't say that.
But we're not talking about me right now.
Oh, so that's what we doing. We picking and choosing.
All right, you know what?
That's why we just let it be
Let's
open topic and just never do that. Like, let's never do that shit.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, but like, don't just take my money and feel like, yo, you gonna spend it on your kids because, oh, the other dad ain't shit, so you got it, so I'm gonna shorten this kid. Like, nah, have a conversation.
You know what that
with him.
remind me of?
What?
That situation that was on social media with the whole McDonald's thing. When he got the the one
remember
kid
that.
McDonald's and
yeah. I feel like that's different though.
Yeah,
I feel like that's different though. I ain't gonna lie.
Food, like, nah.
Like how you come here and you know I got 3 other kids and
but
you want
it
to go
sounds
bring.
similar though. It kind of sounds a little similar.
But in all honesty, that ain't my goddamn kids, man.
And what if that's all he had?
Respectfully, those not my kids. And if I'm out here hustling
But
for my
first
kid,
of all,
don't ask me to
because I
hustle
don't
for
feel like
yours
that's
too.
right. Well, I feel like that's not right because you probably would do that for somebody else that isn't your kid. Like if
Jab,
their cousins
hear me.
around.
No, Jab, but listen though.
Oh, your cousins is there. What your cousins want?
Jav, you gotta understand. A lot of people hustle for their child and make sure they have it. And if I'm hustling for mines, don't fucking ask me to hustle for somebody else, bro.
Yeah,
I'm putting in all I could put in for mines. You don't know what I'm going through.
that's a fact.
So if I'm able to afford a plate of Chinese food for my child, fuck it. Share the shit with all of them then.
Oh,
Chinese food
okay.
sound good
Respectfully,
right now.
I hear that.
Like share the shit.
Sharing it is
Don't
different.
ask me, oh, why you ain't show up with 3 plates? No.
I feel like she
this is
felt
what I
too
have.
entitled though.
This is what I have.
Like, bitch, who was you? Nah, I said that she's a bitch for that. Fuck
Like,
is you
nah,
talking
like,
about?
why don't
That
you go
Don
get-
is hitting you.
Huh?
The Don is hitting.
So-
Don.
So quick question, right?
Yeah.
If I'm providing for mines, right?
Yeah.
Why is it that you can't provide for yours too? And I'm not talking about the other dads or whoever. I'm talking
No,
about
talking
you,
about the mother.
mom.
Yeah.
If I'm providing, why you can't provide?
For all 3.
If I could
you,
show
you
up,
shouldn't be dependent on no man, baby. You supposed to be taking care of your kids.
If I could show up with my 900, why is it that you can't show up with another 900? Why are you depending on me to provide for somebody else that's not my
I
child?
don't know though. Like, I think I get conflicted. Like, you don't want one child to feel special than the rest.
So hustle your ass. Hustle.
Yeah.
Go get it. The
But-
same way how I had to go get it for mines, go get it for yours
All
too.
right, but what if their career path is not that
So-
strong, where they're making enough, where the dad is like making more than enough, and you as a mom, you have all this responsibility that you got to take care of everybody, and you want everybody to feel good and special. Like, what do you do?
So have the conversation with me.
Respectfully.
Just talk to me. Talk
Yeah.
to me, bro. You can talk to
All
me.
right, but what if you're an asshole?
With what? By saying what?
No, my money for my kid is for my kid.
In all honesty, you're not being an asshole. You're really not. You're really not. You're taking care of your responsibility. That's your child, and I'm busting my ass to hustle and get the money for him. So if dude decides like, yo, I'm doing this for my child,
Yeah.
you can't look at him like you're an asshole. No, the nigga that you was with, that's a bum.
That's an asshole.
He's an asshole.
That's a fact.
And you an asshole too for attracting bums.
Oh, nah, why you gotta take it there?
Nah, for real.
How? Because when you said lie, y'all better lie.
Bitch,
So they was lying to her.
You should have figured it out.
Damn.
Watch the episode and you'd have learned some shit. Not to fall for no dumb shit like that. Like, you can't look at me and say I'm an asshole because I don't want to take care of somebody else's child.
Yeah.
That's not my responsibility. My responsibility is my child. But if you want to be grown and have a conversation with me, I can help you out.
Right.
I could most definitely help you out because at the end of the day,
Well, can you really, if you felt like that $900 was to buy my kid a damn scooter, and you got my
expensive
kid
ass scooter.
Yeah, but I mean, they do got those. I
I'm
don't know what I'm saying.
just saying, that's an expensive ass scooter, but all right.
They got a scooter for 1,000 and
Shit.
1,000 and better. I'm
Shit.
just saying. And then
If
now
she's
you got my
struggling,
kid.
he don't need no goddamn scooter. If she can't provide, I'm sorry. You don't need a scooter.
All right. How about this for books for school?
I hear you, right?
Mm-hmm.
I hear you. I'm just saying, my child, I'm busting my ass for my kid. You cannot be mad at me because I don't want you to spend my money on somebody else's child. But have a conversation with
All
me.
right, you ever try to look at it from her? All right, so what if you're the dad, right? And you don't make as much as the mom, right? And she's taking care of her one kid. Them other moms ain't doing what they supposed to be doing. It's just really you. How do you move? Like,
I'm gonna have a conversation. If I can't,
all right,
like
but
me,
what if the mom said like, nah, The money I
I
gave
feel
you.
like you should respect that. You really should respect that. In all honesty, don't disrespect that. Like she's doing what she's doing for her kid. Don't disrespect that.
Copy.
Do not. Go bust your ass and try. Find a way, but don't disrespect. If she's taking care of her kid, don't disrespect her and oh, I'm not gonna listen, whatever the case may be. No, don't do that. Get what you need to get for your child, respectfully.
Right.
But I feel like if you should sit and have a conversation with her,
She might not be that bad.
7 times out of 10, it might be different. It's how you come off.
I don't know. It depends on the baby mother that you had before.
And that's a fact, too.
Like that bitch.
But, Jav, I feel like when kids come into play, most people look at it different.
Yeah.
And then if I should sit and talk to you respectfully, heart to heart, you're gonna, all right, cool. You know what? Spend 700, 200, you could do that.
mean, I'm gonna, because as a kid, and kid ain't never did nothing.
They never did nothing to you. But have this conversation.
I don't feel like every bitch in the world feel the same. I don't feel like that. I know females that's like, oh, fuck that bitch. The ones before, the ones after, I don't give a fuck about that bitch. Fuck that bitch.
But how I look at it, right? That's his or her brother or sister.
All right, right.
That's how I look at it, right?
Right.
At the end of the day. So I know what I'm looking at on the outside, but they looking at it like, yo, that's my brother, that's my sister. Like, I love him, I love her. So they're gonna want to make sure that shit is good. So I'm gonna make sure that, like, yo, at the end of the day, just have a conversation with me. I'm not gonna have them looking crazy outside and one of them looking fly as fuck and got everything they need. Why your brother or your sister look like that? Just off. Nah.
How do you feel about that if the situation was reversed? You're a mom, and you got some money to take care of one kid and the other
First, disclaimer. I have no children. So,
two. Why is that a disclaimer? I'm just saying that.
this opinion is very hypothetical for me.
Yeah.
But continue the question.
Yeah, if you're a mom and your baby father give you money for one kid, apparently you have some money left over. And he's an asshole, so you didn't get to talk. No, I'm just saying. I'm just making a scenario. Hypothetically.
You point at me.
I'm not saying you for real, but I'm just saying. And he's an asshole, so you can't spend the bread on the other kids. If you talk to him, you know it's a dub. What would you do? And you know you don't have help. And it's hard for you. Like,
at that point, just do it.
Might skim a little off the top. Just a little bit.
all right, forget it.
At that point, you
All right,
got
forget
it.
it. The way I word it, you have to. All right, fuck it. All right. You don't have enough left over. You just taking from. You ain't got shit left over, bro. You know you got all these 3 kids. You can't make it on your own, and you got some extra bread from the one baby daddy to do what you got to do. What would you do?
I'm pop.
Mm-hmm.
I'm broke.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm using the bread.
You wouldn't feel bad about it? And you even talk to him about it?
I'll tell him later.
You gonna tell him?
But
when you show the stuff?
I'm gonna be tight.
For real, even if you're the dad and you're getting the bread.
What do you mean?
If you're the dad, Shorty's giving you the bread for one kid, and you have 3 kids.
No. I meant like if she said she would have used it and then tell me after, I'm gonna be tight.
I'll make up for it.
But all right, so this is my thing, right?
You gonna make up for it?
I have my ways.
Oh shit!
I'll make him forget all about it, baby.
Baby, you done moved on.
You gonna end up with a
Baby.
You
Baby, don't trip.
I think that Dawn getting to you now.
Facts.
That's-
You gonna end up with a 4th baby.
So now this is what I'm thinking to you, right? Your baby mom, you don't got it like that. You probably work at like Walmart or something.
Don't do that. You ain't have to call that out.
Okay, you work somewhere where it's just, you just don't have the bread like that.
Yes, yeah.
Just cut the Walmart.
No, I'm
out.
not. Because
No,
you
please,
always
please,
do
please,
shit and then cut it out. No.
please.
Them niggas at Walmart gonna light you up. No.
All right, but anyways, you have a job where you're not making enough, and one of your baby moms gave you the bread, and you already know she's just not with it. Like you done hurt her so bad with the other baby mom, so she don't care for them kids. It's like fuck them kids. What Jay said, fuck them kids. So therefore, Jay.
My nigga Jay.
So therefore, you got this extra bread. You got 3 kids that you got to take care of. You can't talk to her because she's not about that. She's already against it. What would you do?
I'm gonna go get it. Promise you, I'm gonna go get it. I'm gonna go get it, Jav.
Okay.
That's just me.
No,
I'm gonna go
okay.
get it for real, for real. But like you said, if I can't talk to her, I don't know, because I always feel like I could at least try to talk.
You
my
will
way
always
out of
try to
shit.
talk to somebody. That mean you're gonna change their mind. And you
That's
just,
true, but
and
I
then you
feel
know
like
the person too. Like after a while, you know who you had a kid with.
you gotta watch. They talk about burning bridges, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
Be careful. Like you could leave a situation. Like you could quit your job and still end up going back to that job.
That's a fact.
Is how you leave.
Right.
We gotta be careful. Like you burn bridges that you didn't even get across yet. So you just gotta be careful. But I always feel like, yo, if you have a respectable conversation with people, it always go different. It's not always, like I said, it's not what you say, it's how you say it.
Right.
In all honesty, like I could ask you, yo, let me sit right here, and you allow me to sit there, and then I could come like, yo, bitch, move out the way, let me get that seat. I'm still asking to sit right here. I'm pretty sure you wouldn't move.
Yeah, because who the fuck you calling a bitch?
That's what I'm saying. You feel me? Like
Right.
it's how you approach the situation. So I feel like if I'm able to have a conversation with you, it's different. I could pull on your heartstring a little bit and have you loosen up. Not saying it's gonna happen for sure, but it's how you do it.
All right. Respectfully. I respect that.
Respectfully. You don't make shit hard. Like, and man,
I mean, I'm not going to say, like, you do have spouses that they're just hard to deal with. They don't see things the way that you do.
that's
So,
true.
and then it's like you, as the mature one, you trying to make ends meet every angle that you could. You trying to keep everybody happy. It's like, what do you do?
It's hard, but nah, like, bro, why you having so many baby daddies that's not taking care of your kids to begin with, man? Like,
Maybe that's the last one. I don't know.
like, I'm thinking about shit like that. Like, damn, like,
This is why I'm good off the whole BM.
I don't know. Like, at this age, I can't say that shit because I feel like if you,
But look, obviously she wasn't all that bad. She found you where you was, you was decent somewhere along the line.
yeah,
So, but anyway,
don't grab my money and fuck around and be like, oh, I'm gonna spend it on. No, let me know. If I'm busting my ass to take care of my kid, please don't think that, oh, I could shorten what he needs or what she needs to take care of my other kids because my baby daddy ain't shit.
I don't know. You already said lie. If the fellas finna lie their way through, then why
Alright,
shouldn't a
and
female?
when that
You just
nigga-
gotta be a good finesser if you're gonna take that type of risk. See
When that
me,
nigga find
I know I
out-
can finesse my way. That's why I said I'll make it up to him later. Cause I know what I'm doing. If you don't know what you're doing, don't play that game, sis. Don't play that game.
Don't put your heart into it because you're gonna get hurt.
He gonna knock you out.
Okay.
He gonna knock you the fuck out.
Okay, so I have another question, right? How do you feel about going on a date with a gentleman and he pulls out a Cash App card to pay the tab? How do you feel about that?
I feel like it's weird. That's one. But I'm not gonna clip him for that. But it's gonna make me think like, is that the only form of payment that you have? Because if it is, that's a problem to me.
I feel like you should ask me though. Have that conversation with me.
Ask you, should I pay with a Cash App card?
No.
No, ask you if you have another form of payment. Like, do you actually have like
See
a
what my finances are like.
like? Do you have a debit card with the actual bank, official bank institution?
Let me ask you though, why do you care?
Why do I care?
What he paying with if the bill is getting paid?
Could I answer?
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
Because if you only have a Cash App card, right, and you don't have a card with an official bank institution, what does your credit score look like?
So
That's why it
when
matters.
will you ask?
When would I ask?
When will you ask?
After the date.
No. If I see he consistently pays with his Cash App card, because maybe he just paid it with his Cash App card one time for whatever reason. But if I see it's consistent, it's like, damn, this is the only thing you got? Like, what's going on?
But you know, Cash App is a business. People got businesses that they use Cash App, so they got a lot of money with Cash App.
Okay, so that's a good point. That's a good perspective.
But I feel like
I didn't explore.
I feel like you should ask me though. Like, if you have any type of doubts or whatever it is,
I ain't gonna hold you. It's an automatic turn off for me, but I might still rock with you.
I ain't gonna lie, it don't matter to me. He paying.
If I pull out,
you gotta chill.
So if I pull out all cash, and just and drop it, would you ask like, yo, you don't have a bank account, or would you just look at it like?
I see what you did there.
Yeah.
What I asked?
Yeah.
No, but it would still raise, a thought in my mind like, he's probably a scammer.
Because
probably
he
a
came
drug
with cash?
Yes.
So question. Right?
Yes, because I've unfortunately dated that type. And I know they don't really like to, keep money in the bank like that, or they tend to have a lot of cash on them.
That's
I'm gonna look at you funny. I'm gonna side at you like, especially if you didn't tell me what your profession is. I'm gonna think that you're doing something off the books. And what is it that you're doing off the books? Is it legal or is it illegal? So yes, I'm one of those people. I think.
Right.
Maybe I overthink or overanalyze, and I'm
this
observing.
man is gonna come with lies, right?
So if dude always have a knot, always got a knot, whatever y'all doing, you never seen him swipe a card ever. He always got a knot, putting money down. Do you start to question like, yo, what's going on with this nigga? I never seen him with a card, no nothing. He always got a knot with money. It's a lot of money. Does that like? You let the money just be fuck it, I don't care, or you start questioning shit?
I think you gonna question stuff, but if he real about it, he ain't gonna let you know. You just gotta put the pieces together.
I feel like that.
But are you okay with dealing with a dude like that? Somebody that's not on the books.
Where I'm at in my life right now, no.
I'm not okay with somebody that's off the books either. Because there's no stability.
That's what I'm saying.
Sometimes you up and you down. And when a nigga's down, a nigga's fucking mean. Like, I done dealt with some broke niggas. They're mean as fuck, bro. They wake up angry. They mad at the
get out of it,
world.
You got something to remind you, like, okay, I was with this nigga for that?
What do you mean?
You went with him for some, like, whatever it was, shoes, bag, whatever it was, like, did you get something from him? Like,
yeah,
I got something from this nigga. He paid for my birthday party, something.
Yeah.
Alright. Nah, I just, I got him to, like, kind of splurge on me, like, a little bit in the beginning, and then,
so what did you get?
You trying to push? She ain't trying to tell us what she got.
I don't want to be too detailed, just in case he was to ever see this podcast. But I definitely did. But I definitely did. But what I was
I know how to stop when somebody.
You did it, nigga. Because I caught it from early.
I don't want to put her on the spot, but I was definitely treated nice. I was definitely treated like a princess. But when he was down, it was bad. It was bad. Like, I vowed to myself I would never date a broke nigga.
So that's the thing with scammers. When them niggas is up, they up. But when ain't nothing hitting and they down, sometimes these niggas is down
and
for 4,
it's
5,
hard
6
to deal
months.
with that, like, as a female, because we like consistency. And it's just like,
fact.
if you provide this type of energy in the beginning and you're not keeping up with it, it's confusing to us, and we not understanding what's going on, and we just like, yo, babe, like, I miss, like, how it was in the beginning. Girl. And then I know for the man, it's just like, damn, you don't even know what I'm going through right now. Like, this is fucking with me as a man. I don't even feel like a man. Like, a lot of men, like, their finances or their identity. Mm-hmm. Like, if they not up, they don't even feel like a man. And that's really sad, because you should feel like you have value and worth whether or not you have money.
But I feel like it's how they was taught. And I feel like, not even just how they was taught too. Like, once you got money, the bitch is going to be on you.
Yeah, but it's not, I don't think it's just that. I think it was just like, being taught from a young age, like, to be a protector and provider. And then, say you raised by a single mom and you have a whole bunch of sisters and you always been taking care of them. And then you get to that point where you're not able to do so. You feel less than a man. But I really feel like you shouldn't feel your identity is within your finances, because you are so much more. you are more than what you make. You're still a
right, let me ask you a question,
human
right?
being. You're still a person.
You want a
with
man that ain't got no money?
That's not what I'm saying.
I get it.
But I understand life happens. But you shouldn't let that dictate your personality and how you treat others because you're down. If you feel like that's going to be you, don't date. If your life is in shambles, don't date. Don't be around nobody. Be to yourself. And a lot of men don't do that.
I agree.
They don't do that.
I agree. But what did he say from the jump in the last episode?
Slow
You
money.
gotta lie.
Hear me out. This is what I'm saying. Slow money.
Do you agree with what I say though?
Yeah.
That a lot of men feel like their identity is within their finances. It identifies who they are, and if they don't have that,
Why you think they always try to flaunt it?
so hear me,
On
hear
a
me.
date, they gonna
Hold
open
on,
up their
hold on,
bank
hold on,
account.
hold on,
I
hold on, hear me.
apologize.
This is why I feel like a lot of these niggas be hustling backwards. If you doing some shit off the books, right? Man, slow money is better than no money. And if you a scammer, you understand that it has seasons. Sometimes shit is jumping and you getting money. And then sometimes you go a while, 6 months, you don't have nothing going on. What are you doing within that time? Do you have a little job? Do you have a hustle? When you was scamming, did you take that money and put it into some shit where you could be like, all right, cool. Whenever nothing's jumping off, I have money coming back out of this. If you're not doing that shit, then you hustling backwards. You're really living paycheck to paycheck, the same shit you wasn't trying to do. Don't be hustling backwards, man. If you scamming and you know it's seasons to the shit, you're gonna have your slow season. You're not gonna have the money coming in. Slow money is better than no money. So, bro, ain't nothing wrong with having a job, a little something. Keep your pockets heavy still. Or if you getting money like that, put the money into a business that whenever it's slow season and shit slows down, you have something coming back out. Y'all niggas just be hustling and spending the money on fucking bottles and bitches and food and shit like that. Eating seafood and steak and all that. And then when it's slow season, now you mad. You mad at the bitch you fucking with because you don't have no money. You mad at your family because you don't have no money. Don't hustle backwards, man.
talk your shit, Dre.
Minnie, so how do you feel?
I mean, I agree with everything that Dre said. And also I would say if you're gonna scam or do something off the books that's illegally, I think you should have a regular 9 to 5. It just makes sense. It just makes sense. And then once you feel like you wanna get out the game, you should invest, maybe do something like an Airbnb or whatever the case may be, something that's going to be like a passive income that's going to bring in revenue. It just makes sense. Like, don't just be risking your life just to be risking your life to go to the spot and be able to get a section and get bottles or buy designer or impress women, because a lot of the times that's what scammers be doing, and it really just doesn't make sense for you as the person risking your freedom, for this opportunity.
Makes sense.
That's a fact. And no lie, like, ain't nobody trying to see no scammer, no old shit. If you really scamming, you gotta be in the up-to-date new shit.
See, you the problem.
I'm not the problem.
You the problem.
But that's not even what I was trying to say.
You the problem, though.
I'm just saying, because if your money is done, then you gonna be wearing them Dior's, like Jay said, from way back
You know
when.
what somebody told me one time, though, that I thought was interesting? They was saying, like, people be getting, like, last season shit. Mm-hmm. Like, in terms of, like, designer. Mm-hmm. Like, some of this shit don't even be, like, peak season. Like, it'll be, oh, shit. To be honest,
and
like, I don't care about those type of things.
Right.
I don't care. I care more about, like, assets than liabilities. And I feel like designer be liability.
That's a fact.
Unless you're getting, like, kicks. Because we know, like, with kicks, like, you can resell. And, like, the resale business is crazy right now. But in terms of, like, clothing, like, I feel like it loses value. You're not going to really get that back, bro.
That's a fact.
You just, man, fuck it. Wear what you have and whatever. You don't need to go crazy.
As long
at
as
the
you
end
look
of the day.
clean, like
As long as your shit is clean and not dingy and dirty, like, you good. Like, don't worry about it.
at the end of the day, if like Dre got on this Gucci shirt right now, right? It looks nice.
Oh, all right.
looks-
For some reason.
Hold on.
Hold on, wait, hold on. What the fuck is so?
What's wrong with you? All right, so let me finish. Dre has on this Gucci shirt right now, right? It looks nice. But you think when I go to bed right now and I lay my head, I'm gonna be like, yo, Dre really had on that Gucci shirt.
you
Like,
should.
he that nigga. Like,
should.
I'm gonna be marinating on it.
You should.
I'm not thinking about him. I'm
should.
really not thinking about. I really don't give a fuck. I don't care.
All right. You ain't had to. All right. The fuck? All right.
I really don't care. But what I would care about is just like, oh, yo, me and Dre, we did a podcast today. We had mad fun. That's what I'm going to remember. I'm not going to remember what he had on. I'm not going to remember the fact that he had on designer.
No, you gonna remember.
Mind your business, Jazz. Mind your business.
I'm going to remember, but it's not what's going to stick out to me 5-10 years later.
Right.
5-10 years later, I'm going to remember, like,
No, 'cause
I
he
was on
gonna
a
be like, oh,
podcast.
Did I have this
with-
shirt on?
Yo.
Oh,
is it-
my God,
is it,
bro.
Is it my turn now?
No, I think it's my turn. 'cause
It's
you
my
said
turn,
what-
right?
You
Go
said what
ahead,
you
y'all.
said
Go
You
first.
ahead.
came with this
ahead.
skirt. Let's talk about this.
Dre, you
No,
said
no,
what you said
no, nigga.
first.
You came at me. So now let me
Dre,
get at you.
You said what you said first.
All right, go ahead.
It's my
Go
turn.
ahead, Go ahead.
Yeah.
Marvel.
Anywho, whatever. I'm not gonna lie, Minnie. I do agree with you in a lot of ways, and I do feel like if you are risking your life to get this quick money, you gotta have something to show for it. You wanna invest in other things to make sure that you have a steady income, cause ain't no telling you could go away for a little bit of time. When you come back, you're gonna have something. You're gonna pick up on the same thing that you was doing before. So I do agree. Like you gotta find what you like and invest in it and make sure that you're getting money from it. You're gonna see something later on down the line.
Facts. So, with that being said, this is another episode of that Hate Me Now podcast. Not just a podcast, but a lifestyle. If you hate us then
you still gonna hate us now.
that's a fact.
Period.
So you should always
Like, comment, share, and
And subscribe.
You heard? Keep fucking with us.